Across the country, there are currently 211 wildfires burning, and 82 of those fires are burning out of control. These conditions, this early in the season, are unprecedented.
Yeah, so that was Bill Blair, the federal minister responsible for emergency preparedness, speaking just this morning. And what he is urgently trying to communicate to Canadians is that wildfires aren't merely a provincial problem. It's nationwide, and it's bad.
People have called this season certainly unprecedented in recent memory when we have so many fires so spread out.
These conditions have resulted in the unprecedented situation our province is facing today.
To date, there have already been 1,826 fires nationally so far this year, and approximately 2.7 million hectares have burned. To put that in some context, that's over 5 million football fields.
So think about that for a second. 2.7 million hectares burned across Canada. And the minister went on, if you look at the 10-year average for area burned in the month of May, like what May is supposed to look like in Canada, you don't get anywhere close to 2.7 million hectares. That much land should not be burning. Usually it's around 150,000 hectares. So what we're seeing now is like an 18x increase above the norm. And this is happening in British Columbia, in Alberta, in Saskatchewan, in the Northwest Territories, Ontario, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. We're essentially talking coast to coast. And I mean, look at this. This map from NASA shows fires bigger than 1,000 acres with active alerts over the last 7 days. It's not pretty. And all of that has forced thousands of Canadians to flee their homes. Who knows how many will even have a home to go back to, and that means entire communities are reeling.
Wildfire is inching closer and closer to the northern community of Fort Chipewyan. Residents like Beverly Tourangeau told to get out.
Well, it's kind of emotional because that's our home, so didn't want to leave.
Long term, the government says it's committed to training 1,000 firefighters over the next few years. Who knows whether even that will be enough? And in the meantime, hundreds of firefighters from the US and South Africa are coming to Canada in the coming days.
The firefighters, God bless their hearts. They can only do so much.
We'll keep watching this story here on About That. But that does it for us for today.